Hi guys, today I'm showing you how to do the Devourer Cave in Ark Survival Ascended on the island map. This cave is one of the shortest caves, but it has a high density of mobs throughout. For this cave, I recommend any dino that can jump, but my top picks are the Baryonyx and the Thylocoolio. For this run, we will be using the Thylo. The Thylo has a few perks that the Baryonyx does not have. That makes it perfect for this cave, especially if it's not your first run. Just a note, double jumping at a straight wall or a surface allows the Thylo to climb, so remember this for the cave run. For this cave, I recommend the following gear: 2 to 5 grappling hooks, medical brews, a pickaxe or a hatchet, and a pump shotgun. The entrance of this cave can be found at latitude 8.9, longitude 91.3. When you enter the cave, it's a one-way path. It may seem weird, but you want to just continue straight along the path. You will see a cluster of crystals above the path, and on the left-hand side some red mushrooms. This is where you stop and clear all the breakable stuff at the right-hand side. If you don't break all the rocks and crystals, your Thylo may get stuck, and if you dismount while you're stuck, you might be destroyed by anti-mesh because you will mesh into the ceiling of this cave. When you've destroyed all the rocks and crystals, you want to walk as close to the right-hand side as possible, like you're trying to walk into this green wall of bushes, and then spam jump and your Thylo should get through here. Continue forward, and at these little branches overhead, you may get stuck again, but all you need to do is clear all the rocks and you'll be able to pass through. Continue walking forward, and at the end of the path, you should see a moon pool that you can enter. This part looks weird when you do it on a Thylo, so I swam it to make it easier for you guys. Enter the water, and to your left the tunnel will continue. Swim in, following the crystals. At the back of the tunnel, you want to swim towards the crystals at the right-hand side, not the one at the very end. Then you should see the pool where you can surface. Go up here and you're in the cave. I'm going to do a full run, then show you a quick method of getting in and out of the cave in less than 3 minutes. Method 1 is going to show the notes, the drops, and the artifact. When you've entered the cave, on your right there may be an artifact on the ledge. Pick this up and go around the crystals towards your right. Follow the path and stick to the left side, as these paths can be very thin. Continue on and watch out for splits in the path that you may have to jump over. Kill any mobs that attack you before you move on, and remember to always heal up when you get rabies. Continue on and jump over this gap. Kill all the mobs at this tree, and remember this tree because this location will help you on your way back up. After you defeat the mobs, you want to go to your left and continue down the path. Continue going until you get to this part where you have to fight these mobs. Continue on, and when you get to this gap, jump over it. Continue on, and you should notice on your right, you are now under the tree we saw earlier. Make sure to defeat any straddling mobs before you continue. For ease, you can try and climb up here, but if you want to be safe, continue on carefully around this edge. Fight the mobs in this area and carry on. Go straight and continue along the spiral path. Carefully jump across this gap. Then jump across the next gap, and underneath you will be your first explorer node. Make sure to defeat any mobs around here and have your dino on passive so it stays put. Now get your grappling hook at the ready and find a spot to grapple down to the rune pillar below. You can stand at the edge and grapple onto where you're standing and lower yourself down, or go full stuntman like I did and grapple the wall underneath. Get the explorer note, then grapple back up to your dino. Continue down the path, and at this blue mushroom, a loot crate sometimes spawns here, so just watch out for it. Defeat the mobs in this area and continue down the path. You should be able to see the rune structure here That's where the artifact is. Clear the rest of the mobs on the path and fight everything else down at this part of the room. Remember to always be aware of your dino's HP. If you get swarmed, you can always run back up and force feed your dino to heal it. After defeating the mobs, walk towards the ruins, and at the left hand side, you'll see the second explorer note. Pick this up, then proceed to climb over the ruin and to the artifact. Defeat any mobs here, then pick up the artifact and climb right back out. Continue straight down towards the end of the water, and on your left hand side, you should see the third and final explorer note. Defeat the mobs in this area and pick this up. Then continue back to the path and make your way back up. This part is pretty straightforward as it's just a spiral singular path. Make your way up, and at this point, remember that tree we saw from before. You want to walk up to the ledge across from it, right here, then proceed to jump right across. Now continue going up the path on your left hand side. Jump over the gaps as you go along the path back up. And you should find the pool of water that we came in from. Swim back through this and wiggle your way past these spots, and you'll be out of the cave in no time. So this is my full guide to the artifact of the Devourer in Ark Survival Ascended. If this video helped you, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other Ark Survival Ascended how-to videos. Now for everyone looking for the quick snatch and grab method, stick by, let's go through it. Firstly, different dinos take different fall damage from the same height, and the Thylo and the Sabertooth take quite significant reductions to fall damage, as you can see from this test I did. When you first emerge out of the pool, in the cave, go towards your right and onto the ledge. Here you want to fall onto the blue mushrooms below and fight any mobs that attack you. Then fall right down to the path below. From here, continue down the path a little till you get to this spot. Right here, you should be right above the ruins and the artifact spot. Drop down below and you should take some fall damage, but not a lot of fall damage. Fight any mobs that aggro you at this spot. When safe, then grab the artifact. Climb over the wall and run up the path. Jump over any mobs that come for you. Most of them are slow and only bats can really follow you. If you wish to fight, you can fight these mobs as well. Continue up the path until you get back to the spot we landed at after we jumped from the blue mushrooms. Go up this ledge until you're level with this pillar on my right hand side. Then sprint jump onto these blue mushrooms. From here, you can jump onto this wall and it's straight up, and you can climb right out and you'll be at the entrance at the second moon pool. In my opinion, it's the safest snatch and grab method, and it roughly takes 3 minutes for me to get in and get the artifact this way. Make your way out of the cave and there you go. That's the snatch and grab method, as well as the full method to the artifact of the Devourer in Ark Survival Ascended. Make sure to like and share this video to your friends, and check out my other tutorials and playthroughs of Ark Survival Ascended and Ark Survival Evolved as well, and I'll catch y'all later. In the nighttime with the lights out, all they drink is blood, so you know that this is my time. Buffy Slayer, human hater, put that bitch in danger.